Hi, today we're looking to convert this particular Notion form into PDF files, and we're going to specifically talk about form W2G. As you can see in this simple Notion form, once the user fills in all the details and they click on submit, the responses will go to the responses view in this particular database. I've already created two entries out of the particular form, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files. For this, I'll be using an automation tool known as PDF Output. This will help me create PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So a Notion database is where all the information will be contained, and a Google document is where I'll be editing the template to convert to PDFs. You can create any reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you are generating on a day-to-day basis on a business with this entire setup. Click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see every automation step that we need to take to convert to PDFs. So I'm going to quickly sign in over here, and then we will see how the rest of the process will work. So once you log in, the very first thing which you need to do is you need to connect a Notion database. So we already have this database available on our account, which we need to add. So let me click on add Notion database, and now I will be able to connect the database into the selection screen. So meanwhile, I will just copy the database title from here. So I will just copy this title, and I will be adding this into the selection screen window. Click on select pages and put the same inside the search pages field, and you should be able to see the form populate over here. Click on this, and the form is now added up. So whenever you're adding a form or a database, simply enter it inside the search pages field, and you should be able to add it. Do not select the top level pages from the list over here if you're adding the database. If you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database will not be added up correctly. And also, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say the form W2G contains any relation properties and they are connected with database A or database B, you also need to add database A and database B inside the search pages so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values appear correctly on the document. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not be visible on the PDF generated. Let's click on allow access, and now we should get access to the form W2G, which will be useful to create the PDFs. So everything appears in the drop down. If you're not able to see the same appear in the drop down, simply click on reload database, and you should be able to see the particular form appear in the drop down over here. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database, so please be patient, but it will definitely be loaded up, and you should be able to see the same appear in the drop down over here. So I am able to see the form W2G. If I click on this, I should be able to see all the properties of the database load up over here, one below the other. Okay. So after the form is loaded up, it's time to add a document for this. So click on add Google document. If you already have a form W2G template available, you can go with an existing document and select the document that would be available on your drive. I don't have any document available for this use case, so I will instead go with a demo document, and it will create me a new document with all the placeholders automatically created for my use case. So you can see it has created all these placeholder fields which I can use for this automation step. So let me remove the text which I do not need. So I have every field of the database automatically showing over here. So we have federal tax withheld, we have payer info, we have received by, respondent field, type of wager. Everything is automatically showing over here, which I need to use. So now when I will be generating the PDF, all these placeholder fields which are put inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values from the database one by one, and then the PDF will be generated. So the payer info will be replaced onto the payer info field over here. Similarly, the federal tax withheld will be replaced with the federal tax withheld over here, and so on for all the other fields. If I want to add any property, I can simply click on copy. So let's say I want to add the winner name. I can click on copy, and I can go to the specific document, and I can use Control V or Command V on my keyboard, and it will automatically paste the property onto the document directly. Okay, so I can copy paste every property onto the document wherever I need it, and it will instantly create the field right inside the on Google document for my use case. So now when I will generate the PDF, these particular placeholders will be replaced with the values from the database, and the PDF will be generated as well. Next up, I need to define the PDF file name. So I want to choose a specific column which I want to use for the naming the PDFs. So I will select the winner name from this drop down. So I will go with the winner name drop down over here, and all the PDF will be named as per this particular column. Alongside this, if you observe the database, there are two additional columns, that is generate PDF and PDF file. If any of the records are marked as ready to generate, the PDF will be created for those specific records, and the PDF will be stored right inside the database in the PDF file column. So make sure you set your records as ready to generate whichever you want to convert as PDF, so that the PDF are created right inside the database over here. Now, having all these things set up, if you click on download PDF, it will start downloading the PDF onto the downloads folder, as well as it will save the PDF directly inside this database. So you can see it has started generating the files, and the first record is already out. And if I click open this, all the placeholder values will automatically be mapped and the fields have been correctly replaced. Okay. Similarly, if I open up the second record will also have all the fields correctly mapped and the field values have been replaced. So we just created two documents side by side where all the fields were automatically mapped and all the values were correctly replaced with the values from the database. If you want to automate this entire process and generate the PDF forever, you can click on Notion Automation, and this will run the automation to generate the PDF forever, which means you do not need to use PDF output ever again to set up everything from scratch and create the PDF. All you need to do is whenever a user clicks on submit and a new response appears over here, you simply mark it as ready to generate and the PDF directly gets created inside the database. This removes the necessity to use PDF output to set up everything from scratch and creates the PDF directly inside the database, and it works 24/7, 365 days to generate the PDF for automation. So every time a new entry appears, simply mark it as ready to generate and the PDF directly gets created over here inside the database. I hope this explanation was clear and helpful to you. If you still have got any questions on this for me, just use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries. I'll be happily able to address the same for you. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page under the contact section. You will be able to send me an email right away where I will be able to receive the same message and reply back to you. You can even use a free demo session which is available where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and make the best advantage of the automations that is available. So I hope you start taking advantage of this PDF output tool and you start generating the PDFs on automation, which will help you save the PDFs directly inside the database, and it will work 24/7 and save you a lot of time in this use case. So that is it for the entire demonstration. As you can see, it has started processing the document and it will instantly save the PDF over here in the PDF file column. So this is how the automation works.